MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Mark Burley will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
For Boston, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot for Wade Boggs. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Jim Rice, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Betts stands at second with no outs. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
That was good. The first baseman, Carl.
Into the box now, Carl Yastrzemski, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals, and that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping in now, Reggie Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
To the plate now, Mo Vaughn, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-1 home.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in now, Rico Petrocelli. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Carlton Fisk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Popped up. Thomas is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 4-0. Pedro Martinez gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ray Durham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First offering on its way. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Popped up. Yastrzemski has a play. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Frank Thomas looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2-0 now. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Jermaine Dye would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jermaine.
At the plate, Jermaine Dye, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lifted into center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Bobby Doerr. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-0. Outside, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Minoso moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wade Boggs. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Popped up. Frazier has room in foul territory. 2 down. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit. Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center.
Diet is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So here's Jose Abreu as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've got one on base for free.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Good guys held in check here. They're down 4-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jim Rice. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Still 1-2. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Diet is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready now, Carl Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. 0-1, no play.
Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Reggie Smith. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Lamar Hoyt is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Lamar Hoyt.
At the plate now, Mo Vaughn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 2-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rico.
At the plate, Rico Petrocelli. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. One there. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets them out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Digging in, A.J. Pierzynski. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose Valentin.
Into the box, Jose Valentin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Ray Durham, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Durham is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Moving off the Boston.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Carlton Fisk.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
In now, Wade Boggs. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Behind 0-2 now. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A ball and a strike. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Jim Rice. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Carl Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top, 8-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Todd Frazier.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to count. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Chopper to short. And that's the second out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jermaine Guy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Count now a ball and a strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Jose Abreu, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Line towards center field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready to take his hacks again, Reggie Smith, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And that misses. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Mo Vaughn. Out of play off to the right. Vaughn, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Gary Peters gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Peters.
Into the box now, Rico Petrocelli, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Carlton Fisk, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the White Sox,
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the left fielder, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Rowan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
First pitch on its way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
This is in the air out to left field. Rice will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping into the box, Jose Valentin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 9-0. So digging in now, Bobby Doerr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Another 1-2 delivery.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting. The left fielder. Yeah.
In now, Jim Rice. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Carl Yastrzemski. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Boston's out in front, 11-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ray Durham. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
The 1-2. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Jermaine Dye. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now batter, number 9.
Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. From the belt, the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. White Sox pick up just the 1. On to the 7th here in Game 1. The Red Sox lead it 11-1. Stepping in now, Reggie Smith. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Mo Vaughn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, Rico Petrocelli.
Coming to the plate now, Rico Petrocelli. First pitch on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. last half of the 7th here. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Aaron Rowan. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, A.J. Pierzynski. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Valentin, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Ray Durham, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 2-0.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Todd Frazier is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Stepping in, Frank Thomas. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. White Sox pick up just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the White Sox 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next the dangerous power threat, Carlton Fisk. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Settling in now, Bobby Gore. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wade Boggs. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. 2 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Jim Lombard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Jim Lombard.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Jermaine Dye.
Job.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just inside. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1.
Counting 2-1. Inside ball 3.
Jose Abreu will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
0-1, no play.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Minnie Minoso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You got to put down.
Aaron Rowan would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Down in order go the White Sox. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ready with the 0-2. Bounce to first. Scooped up to second for one. To Thomas at first. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Carl Yastrzemski. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
One and one the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 11 and the White Sox 2. So stepping in, Aaron Rowan starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1 and 1. And now pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for a strike. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Valentin will swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Ray Durham batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set and the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but Paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(11-2) is the way this ball game ends. The Boston Red Sox win the opener here in the division series. Pedro Martinez is the winning pitcher of record. Mark Burley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending.